Hey everybody, Austin here, as always for our April 2010 Worship Catalyst update, and we just want to come to you like we do every month and let you know some of the things that you're doing through your prayers and through your gifts to make a difference in churches and in individual lives in southern Arizona and way beyond. So this month's update is going to be a little bit different. We're going to focus on technology because most of you know that Mike Michalczyk, along with his wife Karen, are one of the families that came out to be a part of Worship Catalyst. And Mike's ministry has been expanding rapidly to include a lot of different things. And so what we wanted to do today is just help you see a few of the things that Mike's been working on just in the past 30 days. So first thing we want to talk about is Wake Up the West Valley. Okay, now Wake Up the West Valley is an event that basically they gave us a call back in the fall and said, hey, we want to put together this multi-band, large venue, outdoor concert for the community to come in and hear good Christian music. And so they didn't really know what to do next, and so they contacted us, and I connected them with Mike. And so, Mike, what happened there?
So, as Austin said, we get this call. It's from the Christian Challenge on Australia Mountain Community College, and we met with the leader of that organization, and it was clear that he had never taken on anything of that magnitude before. So we provided all of the technical support. Austin provided a lot of the programming. Austin and a gentleman named Alex, who's also been working with us, sat down and did the programming and flow to make sure that would be smooth. And then we supplemented with all of the technology. We provided all the technical direction. We provided everything needed for the event technically. So those times when you're out there and you're supporting us and you're talking about what are we doing, we're actually taking equipment in line. We are helping promote the event. We are helping make the event successful. And Austin, I'm happy to say that event went smooth as glass. It was all a wonderful event that went to praise and minister to the to support the church plants in the surrounding area.
Yeah, and that surrounding area was the west part of Phoenix. So that's Phoenix. So let's move down. I think it was 2 days later. Then there was an event after that big thing. There was the event called Tucson Against Slavery. So Tucson Against Slavery folks called us and said, hey, we're doing this event to try to bring awareness to human trafficking around the world and stuff, and it was on the University of Arizona campus. Real quickly, tell us a little bit about that event.
All right, so that event was another one where Worship Catalyst reaching out and partnering with something in the community that was of concern. And what we again did was provide all the technical support, made sure that they had all the technical pieces of equipment they needed, sound, video in some cases, things to that effect, to just make sure that the event would move smoothly. And that's what we handled there.
Yeah, awesome. That's cool. Okay, now let's talk about one of the churches that you've been helping. Of course, you know Jeremy Driscoll, like we said, was here a month or so ago to help with several different churches. Mike, of course, partnered in that relationship, and all of those we're following up with now. But let's talk about one specifically that wasn't even in that group, and that is Serenity Baptist Church. Talk about our involvement with them.
Okay, so Serenity, we've had a long time involvement in it. When it was actually one of the very first churches that ever called Worship Catalyst and asked for our help in working with their sound teams. And they had bought some new sound equipment a couple of years back, but still their speakers and some of the other pieces just were not right, and they were not being able to experience worship effectively. Austin has been working with their worship leader now for the last several months. Their band, their worship leader, all of these things were making great strides forward, and yet there still was this last thing that was inhibiting worship to the point that it could be. So thanks to your support, Worship Catalyst made the donation of the new speakers that were required, and last Friday night, with the assistance of the pastor of the church, Bob Beck, and I went in and we installed the new speakers, and I am happy to report that as of Sunday, it was as smooth as glass, a wonderful experience. And on top of that, we also provided the sound that they needed for their Easter service. When they were going outdoors, they just didn't have what they needed to do an outdoor event. And again, Worship Catalyst was able to help in that area as well.
Where you go, man. So anyway, Mike's busier than anybody out here, and so it's been great to see how God's been able to use all the different pieces that he's put together to make all this work. So we thank you, because you are like the biggest part of this whole puzzle of making this even possible through your gifts and through your prayers. And so until next time, we just want to say God bless you, we love you, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.